everyone, welcome back to another video. So I was sort of running out of ideas for videos, but I really wanted to make one today, so I'm finally gonna share some of my unpopular K-pop opinions, but we're going to keep them at one sentence each. I'm probably going to go a little over for some of these sentences, but I doubt it's gonna be a huge problem for anyone watching, so without further ado, let's get into the video. The boys are going to be the biggest group of 4th gen based on how well their songs are doing on the Gaon music charts compared to literally any other 4th gen group. Like, Kingdom Come right now, despite not even being an official comeback, is literally the most downloaded song on the charts right now. May is being talked about as the best month for K-pop in 2021, but in my opinion, it was probably the weakest in terms of releases, with the only ones that really stuck with me being Black Mirror by ONEUS, Like It Hot by GWSN, Bittersweet by 17, and Son of Beast by TO1, at least when it comes to title tracks. Whether you like them or not, Oh My Girl is definitely a top 3 girl group judging by how well their songs chart in Korea. I basically never trust any of these controversies that start on Twitter anymore because a majority of them are caused by mistranslations and get cleared up within a few days. Like, it's so obvious that these threads are just made by aunties who want some attention. C9 Entertainment needs to stop debuting a new group every year. Like, no hate to EPEX, the boys seem really cool and really talented, but CIX is still in their first years, and it doesn't make sense to me that the company doesn't want to invest more resources into their most popular group, because if they don't, then they're going to struggle really hard financially in the future when they spread themselves too thin. Blackpink's discography really isn't that bad, they just get the most hate because they're the most well-known girl group. Like, come on, their songs are not awful, let's be serious for a second. Obviously, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but from what I see as an observer, SM is definitely the worst big 3 company in terms of how they treat their artists by far. Like, they have the most obvious cases of xenophobia out of the 3, and that's just one thing, you know? Meki's official YouTube channel might be the worst managed channel from a popular group I've ever seen. Like, the last time they posted was literally over a month ago, and they only have one community post ever. Like, where are the cover dances? No, but why is it that as soon as I finished recording this, Meki posted a new vlog? I'm a fool. Speaking of cover dances, I think groups from the same company should cover each other's songs way more often. Like, imagine ONF doing Non-Stop, or Astro doing Cool, or even Signature doing Cinema. There are definitely some missed opportunities. I've seen rumors about Road to Kingdom / Kingdom 2 actually happening, and a lot of the fandoms of the speculated groups are very upset, and while they are valid in feeling that way, honestly a lot of these groups need a show like Kingdom because many of them have quite literally no domestic fanbase. Half the Twitter accounts that are active in Stan Twitter need to literally be banned. Some of them are way too quick to share their opinion without doing any research. Like, this is a public forum, are you not embarrassed to act a complete fool? If MCND ever does a Western release, it should honestly be in Spanish because their Spanish-speaking fanbase is way more present than their English-speaking one, and I think it would be a good way to sort of acknowledge and appreciate a large percent of their fans. Also, MCND has the literal best covers of any K-pop group. Like, genuinely no other group has done covers that come close in my opinion. More and More is my favorite Twice title track and era in general. It's so good. More game developing companies should hire K-pop groups to make video game soundtracks. Like, we saw how well KDA did with I-dle, and I think a lot of these 4th gen groups especially have the sound that gamers would just eat up. The retro trend, while being on its last legs, was never that bad, and with how many different genres there are in retro, I wouldn't mind that trend continuing. These groups that, quote, started from nothing had a lot more company ties than people want to admit, and I've yet to see a true underdog group rise to the top in 4th gen. I actually do care about an artist being versatile, and diversity in a discography is one of the most important things for groups I stan. Like, it's not something I actively look for, but I find I almost subconsciously stan versatile artists. It just happens somehow. 2021 might be one of the best years for K-pop, just not for big 3 and big hit artists. I don't know about other dance styles, but Jungha definitely seems to be the best voguer in K-pop, and she seems to do it very accurately and respectively, but correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not trained in the style myself. And that's the end of this video. I think this was pretty solid for a first unpopular opinions video, and it probably won't be the last. Hopefully I was able to make you think about something new, and if you liked my opinions, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all tomorrow, and with that said, peace out everyone.